As Valentine's Day nears, the Federation of Teachers reminded President Duterte to fulfill his campaign promise of doubling their salaries. The Alliance of Concerned Teachers, in a statement issued Thursday, February 11, said that fulfilling the promised doubling of salaries would be very timely, especially now that prices of basic commodities and other goods are soaring. We were promised doubled salaries, but what we get now are doubling prices of goods and overly delayed benefits, said ACT Secretary General Raymond Basilio. He also asked how does the government expect teachers to continue their duties as educators if they cannot even pay their bills or buy enough food for their families due to measly salaries. ACT noted that Duterte has promised to double teacher salaries in his presidential campaign in 2016 and reiterated such at least 5 times in the next years, but it has remained unfulfilled until now. After doubling the basic pay of military and uniformed personnel in 2018 through the Joint Resolution No. 1, ACT said that the president promised anew that teachers will be next. However, the group lamented that the Duterte administration instead implemented the Salary Standardization Law 5, which granted teachers a measly 1,562 pesos increase in their monthly salaries every year from 2020 to 2022. ACT said that Teacher 1 basic salary increased from 22,754 pesos in 2019 to 22,316 pesos in 2020. ACT furthered that teachers have not yet received the salary adjustment for this year, which forces them to be extra frugal and to look for other ways to keep up with growing daily expenses amid the pandemic and inflation, in addition to the financial burden of distance learning. The group's computation showed that a 2.6% inflation in 2020 has eroded 580 pesos off their 1,562 pesos salary increase for 2020. As teachers are yet to receive the 2021 salary adjustment, the 4.2% inflation this January gobbled up another 938 pesos in their salary increase last year. The inflation eroding teachers' measly salaries and out-of-pocket expenses to sustain distance learning essentially renders the economic state of teachers worse today than in 2019, ACT said. The current economic crisis is expected to worsen because of the impacts of the pandemic, it added. Given this, ACT said the president should fulfill his promise before he ends his term. The teachers' clamor remains, fulfill your promise to double teacher salaries, the group added. ACT is demanding for the upgrading of Teacher 1 salaries from the current salary grade 11 level to salary grade 15. The group said that bills have been filed in the lower house and Senate await committee hearings. On February 5, several public school teachers also trooped to the Department of Budget and Management. During the protest action, teachers danced to the tune of Achy Breaky Heart to urge the Duterte government to fulfill their heart's desire for additional benefits and funding for the education sector as a whole.